Hi, friend. I'm Iya from the Philippines.
Hi, friend. I'm Zel, and welcome to Hi Friend Podcast.
We're two friends from two different countries sharing our own takes and hot opinions on Reddit stories. So grab a coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you sane, and let's dive in.
Let's go. All right. So, first story. This is 1 year ago from r/ako ba yung gago. Ako ba yung gago for refusing to visit my parents on Christmas and New Year's because of how toxic they are. For context, I'm a 22 male who lives alone in Antipolo on a house my parents own, but I pay for all of my bills and college tuition while my parents and two other siblings live in Bicol together. I don't have a positive relationship with my parents. My father is an extreme narcissist who consistently enjoys belittling others, while my mother is someone who forces all of us in the family to get together, even though it's extremely clear that we hate each other. I'm the youngest of three siblings, where we are all boys, and the oldest of us has a mental disorder and would frequently throw violent tantrums whenever my parents have an argument. The bad thing is that it literally happens almost every week since the both of them hate each other, and I'm so sick and tired of having to hear my parents screaming at each other while my oldest brother would start trashing the house around in response to their argument. There was even one point last year where the police nearly had to intervene with my eldest brother's violent tantrums. Now they wanted me first to visit them for Christmas, which I refuse due to church responsibilities. I'm a lector for a Catholic chapel. My mom, a Mormon, tried to push me into visiting them by saying that God would understand me prioritizing family first, which really pissed me off so much because that clearly goes against God's teaching. Plus, the idea of a Mormon speaking on God's behalf really irked me. But I simply and calmly told her off and said that I have responsibilities, which she ultimately agreed to. Now, for New Year's, they were egging me again to visit them, but I refused and told them I'll visit them after New Year's since both my dad and eldest brother's birthday is in January. I lied and told them that I had some business to take care of at work, but in reality, I was invited on a 3-day vacation outing of my girlfriend's family between December 28th to 30th and decided to visit them instead, as I would much rather spend time with her than my own family, where all we do is just yell at each other. By December 30th, my parents called me and asked me where I am, but I immediately admitted to them, unintentionally, that I was with my girlfriend, and my mom started screaming at me and said, "We're not even married yet. I'm choosing her over them," and angrily told me not to come over. They don't actually know I spent 3 days with her, only that I was with her by December 30th. So, ako ba yung gago? I just really hate visiting them in the first place, but now I told Dad I'm coming over tomorrow simply for the sake of shutting the both of them up. However, the idea of my mom screaming at me again just really makes me not want to even visit them. I once brought up to my mom why I absolutely hate spending time with them, with the frequent arguments of my parents and the violent tantrums of my eldest brother, but she just told me off and said that we're a family, which absolutely pissed me off. Anytime I start becoming distant with them, my mother would immediately start accusing me of not caring about the family. Back then, I denied that, but after everything, I would honestly start agreeing with her that I genuinely do not care about them anymore. So that's it.
I don't blame the guy, He's male, right? I don't blame him for having the trauma of having to go home to that kind of family.
True.
The fact na the mom is a Mormon, so most likely she's the kind of person na the most religious in their family. And he, the writer, is also religious, but have a kind of a toxic family. Ang ironic lang.
Ironic is a term.
Kasi have religious people in the family, pero the way they live isn't as good as what you would expect with a family having a religious background.
Yeah.
Kasi merong violent tantrums yung eldest brother niya, di ba?
Yep.
Tapos si father niya, parang lagi sila nag-aaway, right?
Wala naman masyadong sinabi about sa father, pero lagi lang sila nag-aaway. Oh, kasi narcissist daw yung tatay.
Would you want to spend Christmas Day with this kind of family? versus having a 3-day vacation with your girlfriend, I think I'd rather go on the 3-day vacation. Pero masasaya yun kesa umuwi ka sa, nga, pamilya mo nga, pero alam mo na yung aasahan mo pag uwi mo, diba?
True naman.
I mean, walang essence na umuwi ka being with the complete family, pero you're total chaos. I'd rather be with one person with peace and fun rather than go home with a full family na alam mo chaos ang pupuntahan mo.
True.
Right? So I don't think he's gago for not wanting to spend the holidays with his family. It would be nice to be with the family, pero it would be much better if the family is not in that kind of chaos.
Yeah. I understand yung conception? Was that conception? No, not conception. Oh my God.
No.
I understand the concept.
Conception.
Conception. Ang hirap naman mag-isip. I understand the concept of having, yung buo yung family mo. Pero I also understand na if your family is that toxic, Christmas wouldn't be as happy. Diba? Parang,
There's no spirit Christmas there.
no, wala. Literal na wala.
Diba?
So, para saan pa na uuwi ka just to say na buo kayo pero lagi naman kayo nagkakanda gulo-gulo, diba? Kasi lagi kayo nag-aaway. So, wala ring sense. It's like pretending na everything is okay from the outside, diba? Looking in. So,
You're just there for the picture. That's it.
Actually, I think I said that wrong. Looking at it from the outside is the correct phrase.
Yeah.
Kasi, sabi ng iba na, kompleto sila, so they may be happy, pero sa totoo, lagi pala sila nag-aaway sila. Magkakasama nga sila, pero nag-aaway-aaway naman sila. And another point there is, yes, it is true, which is so ironic. Hindi ko rin actually maintindihan yung reason why it is that way. Na kung sino pa yung laging nasa church or kung sino pa yung talagang sasabihin nila na religious, sila pa talaga yung, ewan ko ba, yung ang dami-daming napapansin.
Sila pa talaga yung may problematic family.
Tsaka sila din, may mga attitude problem din sila. Karamihan sa kanila, hindi ko naman nila lahat, pero karamihan sa kanila kasi I've experienced that and parang sa mga na-experience ko, almost 99% or 90% have the same issue na ganon, religious pero ang sama na ugali, alam mo yun?
But I guess, no, it's the reason why they're on a religious group. Because they know that their family needs saving.
Or they know that they need saving. But the
One
thing
way
is,
to look at it.
I don't know, because my second question is, kung matagal ka na sa church, why is it still happening? Why do you still have the same attitude towards other people?
Why can't you apply what you learn from a religious group? Apply it in your own family.
Yeah, that's actually my question. Or is it because since you're going to church, does it make you think less of other people? Because you feel like you're, I don't know. It baffles me how that is so ironic.
For me, I go to church to find my own sense of peace. To find my safe place. It's not necessarily na I can teach my family members what I learned from church, but at least when I go home, I have that sense of peace in me that I cannot share my own chaos. Instead of sharing my chaotic mind to them, is that I can share just the peaceful mind when I come from the church. But that still is a question. Why would your family be like that? Tapos ikaw, you have that religious beliefs or you're active in church. Are you not able to share your own sense of peace inside your family? Or how do we decipher that? Kasi yun yung, well, not all, but there are. Yun na, yung mga nakikita nating mga stories sa mga telenovela. Kanyari, pastor yung father nila. Their daughters are a chaos. Well, not only telenovelas, also movies. Why is it that inside the family of a religious people, they can't control the chaos within their family, but they are active at church?
Yeah. Well, meron akong mga classmate during college na mga pasaway din sila to think that they're sons or daughters of a pastor. I think mainly because maraming bawal. So, that's always the tendency of people pag pinagbabawalan ka, mas gusto mong gawin.
Nagre-rebel ka, right? As the child of that religious parent. That's one way to look at it. Yeah. Pero, in this scenario, not just the mother is a religious person, but also the OP is also a religious person.
Yeah. So, let's see the comments here. Hindi ka gago. But for your sanity, draw a line and be consistent about it. If ayaw mo mag-visit, don't go. If they ask why, tell them the truth na toxic sila. If they get angry, be unbothered. Hindi pwede kasi yung parang half out ka lang kasi guguluhin ka pa rin yan. You either not go home at all but stay in touch via texts or chats or walang contact talaga. I say this coming from someone who cut contact with both my parents. Ang toxic nila separately, blocked them on all platforms and only talk to my siblings. And when I had to go home kasi namatay yung grandparent ko, I would talk to my mom pero civil lang. Kakain lang ng brunch pero nothing deep na pinag-usapan. Pagkabalik ko ng Manila from province, wala lang rin akong sinabi ulit. And then OP reacted or commented on this one, sabi niya, honestly, considering going there now and having an honest talk on why I absolutely hate spending time with them and how disgusted I am with how they behave, especially with how they use my own religious beliefs against me. I guess shit like this is just the norm once you hit your 20s. All I wanted is to just have a peaceful and quiet life where I can work, go to college, and visit my friends, and my parents keep ruining it for me all the time.
I agree. I think it's really important now while you're trying to build yourself is to get out of any toxicity, whether it be coming from your own family. Kasi the only way that you would excel, grow as a person is for you to remove the people that would drag you down. Because that toxicity will drag you down and it will not help you become successful in whatever you want to achieve, diba?
True. So, another one. Di ka gago, you are an adult and you have the right to be where you want to be. It's not like they don't know why you're distant. At least your mom knows. But I think they're just in denial about their own toxicity. I think your mom is just desperately trying in her own way to keep the family together. But I think deep down inside her, she already knows she has lost you. Kaya medyo mapagdemand siya. I also think she's worried about your older brother and is hoping her other sons will commit to taking care of him. Still, the whole household is so toxic that I wouldn't fault you for wanting to be in a better place. Literally and figuratively. O sabi ni OP, exactly. I've always suspected deep down that the real reason she's desperate to keep the family together is that she's scared I would abandon my brother. Even though I do not have any familial love for my brother, I have an obligation from God to look after him once both of my parents are gone, so her fears are honestly unjustified. When I actually mentioned to her that I have a girlfriend now, one of the first things she asked me if she's aware of my brother's situation, the girlfriend, which I honestly told her that she does and that it's not a deal breaker for her. Mom low-key warned me that we still have plans for my brother, which somewhat irritated me as she sounded really selfish in saying that. And then,
What was the situation of the brother again? Yes,
parang meron siyang
mental illness?
disability, mental disorder, and would frequently throw violent tantrums whenever my parents have an argument.
Because of the mental illness.
Yeah. Tapos,
Okay.
nag-reply ulit si commenter. Your mom has great intentions with regards to your brother, pero she always rubs you the wrong way. Well, she rubs me the wrong way. Unfortunately, she can't force you with whatever plans she has for your brother. She needs to understand that all she's doing is to increase your resentment of the situation, and people are less likely to take care of people they resent.
It's true.
Yeah.
His brother is also kind of a burden, Well,
Hirap niyan.
mahirap yun. Oo. He has to also find a way, try and help out. But also at the same time, try to find a way for him to grow apart from that burden.
Yeah. Sabi pa dito, di ka gago. I understand if ayaw mo dahil toxic ang parents mo. Respectful ka pa rin sa kanila kahit ganun sila. Naawa lang ako sa kapatid mo na may mental disorder. Inborn po ba yun o nangyari na lang? Nakakalungkot kasi mas lumalala siya dahil nakikita niya na nag-aaway ang parents nyo. Bakit hindi siya ipa-rehab? That way, may chance siya na gumaling. Eldest nyo pa. Somehow, naisip ko, dala-dala niya mga stress sa buhay kaya nagkasakit siya. How about yung isa mong kapatid? Sila ang concerned ko. Naawa ko sa mga taong nagkakasakit lalo na dahil sa stress sa buhay. And then OP replied, eldest brother, 30 years old, was born normally but developed meningitis as a baby, which resulted in the very rare side effect of mental retardation. Oh. He has the mind of a toddler despite being 30. And then second brother, 26, still lives with my parents despite actively hating both of them, but he has a nice work from home job that earns him 75k monthly, and he probably doesn't see a reason to leave there, as we already agreed that he'll inherit the house in Bicol while I'll inherit the house in Antipolo. I have a strong resentment towards my entire family, as they're basically leaving my eldest brother in my care when my parents are both dead, while my second brother genuinely does not care about anyone except himself. I still do plan on taking care of my eldest brother, even though I admittedly do not have any familial affection towards him, simply because it's the Christian thing to do.
What's the Christian thing to do on that
Well, maybe
situation?
he means
He doesn't
that
have familial... What? He doesn't have familiar...
affection.
what? Affection? So, if he doesn't have a familiar affection, what's the Christian thing to do?
I think
Kasi
what he means is that hindi niya mahal yung kapatid niya as a kapatid, but because he is a person and that needs help, so he's helping him.
So, he's helping out because it's a Christian thing to do. Okay.
Yeah,
Nandiyan gets ko. Okay.
yeah, is what I understood.
Hindi nagtama sa utak ko yung wala siyang familial affection, pero he's just doing it as a Christian thing. Okay, yun pala.
Yeah, I keep saying those words kasi. Makes it even more complicated.
Isang Antipolo, no? Baka kilala ko yan. Pero wala
Chat
akong
ko ba?
kilala na may
Sorry.
gano'n.
Saan ka po sa Antipolo?
Oo nga. Paano address niya? Hanapin ko kayo.
ASL po. ASL. Ay, naku.
Naman
Gurang na
pala,
gurang
there's a
lang.
financial support from the second brother.
Wala nga daw pakialam yung second brother niya eh.
Walang pakialam. Pero is he at least
No,
giving
wala nga daw
financially? Wala at all? Ay,
Sabi niya, he's selfish. And all he cares about is himself.
ayun lang. Pray over mo na yan. Ang kapatid mo.
Ang kailangan nyo,
dasal.
hindi lang pray over. Miracle. Miracle.
Hindi pala nagdadasal yung second brother.
Ang hirap naman ng family nila. Ang sad ng ganong klase ng family.
No, it is. Pero for me, dapat responsibility ng parents yun because that's their child.
Yeah, and they are creating an environment na hindi rin appropriate eh. Diba?
Siguro, they live like that na because nga, dito. Kasi nga, meron silang anak na alagain. So, parang, they might have already questioned their lives na bakit tayo na nagkaroon ng anak na ganito. Or probably, nung nagkaroon ng meningitis yung brother niya, eldest nila, baka may sisihang nagaganap. Bakit kasi hinayaan mo na magkasakit ng ganito yung anak mo? Or were they not financially capable at that time? Kaya hindi nila naagapan yung sakit ng brother. And they probably grew miserably from there on. Kasi, ganyan, alagain, paano ka makaka-move on sa buhay-buhay mo on a daily basis? So, I would not blame...
I would say na gago siya.
Yeah, I would not blame him to not come home from that household because of those situations. Pero, also, he may not have the familial affection to that brother, but he also has to help out, I would say. In a way, whatever possible. But also, keep a boundary to save himself as well because that's going to be a forever problem.
True. And for myself, speaking for myself, kasi isa ako sa yung wala kasi sa akin yung dahil family ka. If you are toxic, I'll cut you off. Pero meron kasing mga tao na kahit na sobrang toxic ng mga tao sa family nila, they'll keep meeting them, they'll keep, understanding them kasi nga family. That doesn't make you a family kung ganun yung treatment sa'yo. And that's just my thoughts.
If he questions the OP's marriage, having that kind of familiar problem. Mother, you're a Mormon. Probably just wish for the betterment of your son instead of giving him this and that. Anywho, I lost my thought.
Yeah, sure naman. Well, that's the first story. Wala nang ibang comments eh.
Okay. Medyo dragging yun.
Oo, para sa first story, no?
For a first story, medyo dragging siya. But also, I think meron
That happens eh.
Nakaka-relate. It does happen. and it's difficult to assess what to do.
True.
But to answer the question,
Ay,
no,
ko
it's not gago.
Oh,
I
hindi
don't
siya
blame
gago.
him.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Especially he's in
Alright.
20s pa lang, ano?
Okay, yeah. Next story.
Mm-hmm.
So, everything pala dito, friend, is coming from our / ako ba yung gago?
Okay.
Ako ba yung gago for not inviting our friend sa annual Christmas party namin? I am a 27 female. For context, this friend, 27 female din, from high school has always been a freeloader. Nung college na kami, we have this tradition na if isa sa amin may birthday, siya yung taya. Which is fine sa amin since present kami always sa birthday ng lahat and we show up with birthday gifts so quits lang. But this friend of ours, pag birthday niya, di na nagpaparamdam sa amin. Pero pag birthday namin, she's always present at nagsasharon pa ng pagkain. Bongga. Pag magkikita-kita rin kami, like our annual Christmas brunch or any reunion namin na KKB, she has always this lame excuse na kesyo birthday ng mama ng pinsan ng lola niya. This is her exact words ha. Wait, what? Birthday ng mama ng pinsan ng lola niya? Ah, okay. Layo naman ng ano? Sige na nga. Sige na nga.
Birthday ng mama ng pinsan ng lola niya.
Mm-hmm.
That's so distant.
Oo. Pero, pag kunwari sa bahay ng isa kami mag-Christmas reunion where everyone brings potluck sa bahay, she's present. Pero grabe, makashare ng food and medyo eat and run situation pa siya where she stays for 2 hours and then leave. I don't think money is an issue here since we often see her with her other friends in Rockwell. Kaya medyo nakakatampo lang sa part namin cause bakit nakakaya niya sa iba magbigay ng time and energy pero sa amin hindi. If money is an issue talaga, we can always adjust accordingly. Hence, may mga time na nagpapatlock na lang kami and tatambay sa bahay ng isa pero yung ugaling magsasharon ng dakol na pagkain and yung 2 hours lang siya magstay is so frustrating. Fast forward this year, hindi na kami nag-organize ng birthday celebration because everyone is so busy. Pero retain namin yung annual Christmas brunch namin where we make time para maka-catch up. We also created a different group chat nang wala siya and organized our annual Christmas brunch without her. For the first time, everyone enjoyed talaga. Of course, we posted stories for the whole world to see and her, LOL. And she saw the stories. Ngayon, magtatampo siya because she wasn't invited. We already gave her multiple invites sa past Christmas brunch namin and multiple chances para bumawi sa amin and prove us wrong, pero she always proves us right every single time. So, ako ba yung gago for not inviting her to our Christmas brunch this year?
Are they gago? Or are they not? Medyo 50-50 ako.
Talaga?
Medyo. I mean, kasi if you're a real friend, no matter what, kahit wala silang share or kahit sumasharon, still invite the person. Kasi you really are friend, ba? Eh kung maybe, siguro, kaya ganito yung ano nila is they don't have that deep connection. The only reason why would you not invite a friend that you consider as, you know, really part of the friendship is if you don't have that deep connection.
Totoo yan.
Diba? Pero kung hindi lang yung sumasharon yung problema niya dito sa friend niya. And that she may be a freeloader, pero may mga friendship na freeloader, pero deep yung connection mo. Kasi marami kayong pinagdaanan, mga ganyan. Maybe kasi, ganun lang yung tingin nila dun sa friend nila. Freeloader lang palagi.
Hindi kasi parang, I understand kung yung genuine friend ka talaga. Pero ang dating kasi din is, I also understand where they're coming from. Kasi si ate mo naman, hindi nga siya nagko-contribute pag birthday niya. Birthday niya, hindi siya nagpaparamdam. Tapos pag birthday ng iba, ano yung sabi? Sa ibang place, basta may mga dahilan daw siya. Pero pag sa mga bahay-bahay, pumupunta siya, tapos magsasharon ng pagkain. To the point na, hindi naman siya yung, alam mo yun, pag may potluck na magdadala-dala, diba? Sinasabi niya, may mga dahilan siya.
So maybe, they also thought of her as not a genuine friend because of...
Yeah, because she's not
ganun,
contributing dun sa brunch. Like, for example, yung annual Christmas brunch nila or any reunion na KKB. So, pag KKB, hindi siya sumisipot. Kaya siya may dahilan siya na birthday ni ganito, birthday ganyan.
But I don't think it's just about the food. Kasi kung genuine friends kayo, even if wala akong dalang food or potluck, pupunta pa rin ako, makikisama pa rin ako because that's why you are friends with the person. Really is more on yung pakikisama nyo sa isa't isa, di ba? And the bonding that you experience from each of your gatherings.
Yeah, or maybe because mabait ka lang talaga. Pero kung ako kasi yon, I would expect yung friend ko, if we set those and you agreed na meron tayong annual Christmas party, tapos may brunch na ganyan and you agreed, therefore, sumama ka, diba? Oo, makisama ka, ganyan. Pero hindi naman 100% of the time wala kang dadalhin. Or pag birthday mo, hindi mo kami sisiputin or hindi ka magpapakita, diba? Kasi based dito sa story na to, ganun yung ginagawa niya every single time. So,
that I guess is the reason why they're not deep friends because first and foremost is ganun siya, diba?
Oh, and my question here is like, kasi sinabi niya dito na we already gave her multiple invites sa past Christmas brunch and multiple chances para bumawi sa amin and prove us wrong. The thing is, multiple chances in what way? Did you guys talk to her? Or are you just observing kung ano yung ginagawa niya every single time?
Did you voice it out?
Oo,
because
diba?
She also needs to be aware what is she doing to the group.
Yeah, she might not be aware of it, diba? Or she's aware, pero maybe she's one of those people na she's aware of what she's doing, and since you're not saying anything, or until you say something about it, she's not gonna change, diba? Kasi there are people like that na kailangang i-call out mo pa bago nila baguhin yung ginagawa nila, which they know for a fact what they're doing is unfair or wrong, but they keep doing it because tinotolerate.
Yeah. Sabihin natin hindi pa siya, si girl, aware na ganun yung ginagawa niya. I would still be 50-50 to the fact na hindi nila made aware yung friend nila na ganito yung personality niya and that she should change. Pero if they have made the person aware na ganun yung ginagawa niya and still doing it, then they're not gago for not inviting her.
Kasi if I am in that situation, I would first of all approach the friend. I will talk to the friend na baka naman pwede sa susunod sumama ka or mag-chip in ka naman, ganyan, kasi napapansin namin na ganito.
Prank.
Prank pala.
Being the frank person, I would think that's what you're gonna do.
Oo, kasi
I'm not frank, but I'd probably put it on a joke.
Oh.
Like,
sa susunod, naman siya, mag-ambag, ganun.
Dadaanin ko sa joke. Huwag ka na sumama, hindi ka na magdadala food. Diba? That's how I would do it.
Parang mas malala yung joke mo. Mas masakit.
Hindi ka namin invite next time, Hindi ka naman nagdadala Oo. Diretso pa rin. Pero, pa-joke. At least I made the person know that's what he's doing or she is doing, diba?
True. And sa akin kasi, in any type of situation, I would say, or mostly, gagawin ko lahat ng mga pwedeng gawin. So, pag na-exhaust mo na lahat ng resources mo, kinausap mo na siya, nagawa mo na lahat, tapos wala pa rin, then that's the time na I'll cut you off sa group. So, that's my question, kung paano ba nila, in what way did they gave her multiple chances. Kasi parang hindi naman sinabi dito na kinausap nila or something.
Let's go on the comments pa. Nasagot na nila.
Let's see. Di ka gago. The fact na hindi na siya invited means hindi na siya friend. And then, di ka gago. Enough is enough. Kung tinuring niya talaga kayong friend, sana bumawi lang siya, pero hindi pinangatawanan niyang maging kupal. Alam naman nating libre maging kupal, pero nag-unli na siya. Inaraw-araw pa. Tama yan, cut her off. Di ka gago. Medyo nakakainis lang din minsan yung mga friends na sobrang kuripot. Gusto laging kasama pero ayaw mag-shell out.
Or ganun yung comment. But, is she aware na she's kuripot is the thing.
Would that be considered kuripot?
Yung hindi pag siya shell out. Yeah.
I don't know, for me kasi parang hindi na kuripot yung level niya Parang, kupal.
Medyo kupal na kasi sumasharon
Oo, kasi for me, when you say kuripot, it's being like a wise spender. You're just being aware of where you're putting your money on or where you're spending your money. Pero I'm
This
for
is
sure
more
naman
than that.
kung oo, 'di ba? Kasi kung birthday celebration, grabe naman kung ni minsan hindi ka talaga 'di ba, mag-shell out or what. So, I don't think kuripot yung better term.
Pero I don't
Yun.
think she's treating her friends na real friends kasi kung ganyan, siya na freeloader palagi. Ay,
'Di ba?
there should be somehow para give and take relationship among friends. Mukhang puro kakupalan lang yung meron dito si ate.
Totoo. Walang mga comment dito si OP. Pero another one of the comments says, "Di ka gago. Freeloaders need to be put in their proper places." Tama ibang commenters dito. If di siya invited, meaning di na siya friend, makagets na siya. Had the same situation with you sa isang friend namin ng barkada ko. She would always get invited, pero ang sasabihin niya, wala siyang pera, libre namin, pero maka-order, wagas. Ay, iba naman to.
Iba
Iba
yun.
yung friend na to.
Yung
Tapos,
level na yun.
diba? Tapos, pati anak niya damay pa. May time pa na sinama ang anak sa isang lakad tapos sagutin daw namin kesyo student pa daw. Meron pa yan birthday niya. Lakas ng loob i-invite kami pero pagdating ng araw nakablock ang date for her. She won't update you or reply to you. Tapos makikita mo sa social media niya, she had a party elsewhere with other people. I got pissed kasi my friend who decided to pay for the sharing was going through tough times at the time. Ni ayaw sa akin ipabigay na lang kasi responsibility daw niya yun. So ako na gusto maka-petty noon, invited her to my birthday. Suffice to say, hinabol pa kami sa mga arrangement going to my province pero deadma ako. Walang sumagot sa kanya. Pero natuloy siya kasama family niya kasi may plane tickets na siya eh. Come the day of celebration, nag-post talaga kami ng my day and all para makita niya. Ayun, in-unfriend kami at may low-key parinig pa na akala mo ape. Like, girl, tignan mo muna sarili mo. Grabe naman, ang kapal naman ng mukha niya. Dinala pa talaga niya yung anak niya. Devil naman to.
Ibang level yan. Naririnig akong ground.
Ako din kanina.
Nowhere. Meron? Where is this come? It's somewhere. It's somewhere. I don't know. Nagalaw kasi ni Hiro. Kaya naaano ko. Nakaka-bother. Well, I don't think they're gago. If ganun yung treatment sa kanila ng friend nila, probably they sa friend nila hindi sila ganun as friend to her. So, okay lang. Hindi nila kawalan.
What do you mean okay lang?
Hindi kawalan sa kanila na mawalan ng isang friend na doesn't even treat them as also friend by doing all those kapalan.
Yeah, and diba, just to set an example, sa circle of friends natin, never nangyari yung ganun na, alam mo yun, yung meron talagang isa na hindi talaga mag-shell. Usually, like for example, ikaw, pag meron tayong, diba, may mga lunch out tayo or yung last one, if somebody offers na siya na lang yung magbabayad muna and then we shell out, ikaw pa nga yung nag-i-initiate to ask na, uy, magkano yung share ko? O send mo sa akin yung, yung copy ng receipt, right? Ganun, diba? So, we never at all had any problems with that. Kasi kahit ako magtatanong ako, share mo na lang sa akin yung resibo, ganyan, magkano yung share ko,
Sino kakaya? Hindi ka konsensya ko na ganun.
And that's what true friends are. Kasi you know exactly what your friend is going through, what their situation is. And you know that kung ano yung pera na ginagamit nila is pinagpaguran nila yun eh. And you understand that. Kasi you've been there, diba? So, yun. Yung sa kanya na every single time hindi siya, alam mo yun, hindi siya nag-shell out. Tapos, pag siya na yung taya, bigla siya nakawala. Diba? Kalokohan yun. So, yun.
That's right. Gago si ating friend.
Yeah. Ano lang yun, dapat lang yun sa kanya. Nabother ako dun sa friend nung commenter. Antipati ka na to, ibang level na to. Pati yung pati yung anak niya. Sinama niya yung buong pamilya niya, di ba?
Mas malala yun, yung ganun.
Sobrang kapal naman ng mukha nun, friend. Na-amaze ako sa mga tao na ganun, no? Parang saan mo nakukuha yung lakas ng loob at kapal ng mukha na gawin yan sa ibang tao? Tapos papasagot mo kasi estudyante pa lang, ba't mo dinala? Nakakaloka.
Estudyante mo yan, hindi nila estudyante.
Diba?
Diba?
Kaloka.
Ano to, jeep?
Buisit.
May discount?
Hindi lang discount. Free.
Libre, oo.
Pag sa akin talaga makakarinig yan. Feeling ko talaga sa atin, ako talaga yung pinakamasama yung ugali. Feeling ko lang.
Prangka siguro more on. Not really mo sa mo yan.
Kasi ko compare ko dun sa dalawa natin. Ako pa din talaga eh. Ay, nako.
Mas mas you have the voice to actually call out people. Yan yung yun yung strong personality. Kami.
Yeah.
Medyo pa kami, hush down pa kami. Pero yung mga kaprangka, kilala mo naman ako, yung mga kaprangka, dinadaan ka sa joke. Ganun ako mamrangka.
Pero mas brutal pa nga yun sa'yo kasi nga dinadaan mo sa joke so marami nakakarinig. Ako kasi one-on-one eh.
Oo, paparinig ko talaga.
So parang in a way, mas pa yun sa akin, less brutal.
Pero yung sa'yo kasi serious talk eh.
Sa bagay.
Ako, prangking lang kita sa harap ng ibang tao. Pa-joke, light feeling. Ikaw na lang bahalang mahiya. O
Kaloka ka.
At least, di ba, na-voice out ko kung ano yan. Kung ano yung gusto ko iparating.
True.
Yun naman yung importante sa akin. Totoo ba yan o hindi?
Ayun, that's the second story.
Cafe.
Akala ko Dunkin. Namiss ko na yung Dunkin.
Dumaan kami sa McDo eh. Supposed to bibili ako ng card later kasi sarado na. Nasa bayan na kami. Sige, tambay muna tayo sa McDo. Total, this kid is Mac Princess.
Ako din, fries. Pero pag spaghetti, Jollibee.
Okay,
Although, yung spaghetti ng Jollibee, parang lalong patamis ng patamis.
Yung spaghetti nila.
Oo. Minsan nakakaumay na pag matagal.
One thing na napansin ko nagbago is yung Jolly Hotdog. Dati
Bakit?
marami siyang sauce.
Okay.
Ngayon, kakarampot na lang makikita mo, tapos kakarampot na lang din yung cheese. Dati nung medyo pata-pata ako, mas marami. Kaya ako
Mas marami
naging favorite yung Jolly Hotdog eh.
True. Baka mas marami pa yung cheese ng ano nga yung sa tabi-tabi, yung may footlong. Shit, ano ang pangalan nun? Yung mga, mga branch.
Angels?
Ayun, Angels. Oh. Ewan ko lang ngayon
Hindi ko masyado nagano sa Angels eh. Parang ano ba yung paborito? Jalakas ko. I forgot. May mga burgers din. Buy one, take one.
Meron pa isa eh. Other than, Angels. Kalimutan ko na rin. Anyway, ayun. So, let's go.
Kasi yung buy one, take one na burger yung na-order ko din more on than yung footlongs. Alala ko footlongs na binibili ko yung nasa PUP pa ako. Pero, ang pinakauso nun is yung flying saucer. Ano yung flying saucer?
Hindi. Ano yun?
Burger siya na inipit.
Okay.
Tawag namin doon flying saucer. Doon sa binibilan namin ng footlong. Sa PUP. Mura yan. Noon ewan ko lang ngayon. Parang yung 20 pesos, mabusog ka na. Kaya yun lang laging natitira sa akin pagka nauubos yung pera ko sa pagra-Ragnarok.
Kaloka. Teka lang.
Di lang tayo alam. 1, 2, 3.
Wala na. Busit ka.
Lagyan yung litanya sa akin yan. Visit ka.
Yun naman litanya ko sa lahat eh.
Lagi kong naririnig yung term na yan. Buisit ka.
Ay, akala ko sa akin.
Di lang sa'yo. Pati
Okay.
sa friend ko sa TESDA. Lagi niya rin litanya sa akin yan. Dami ko si hirit eh.
Yung sa mga naman, mga friends ko dito. I hate you. Walang iba eh. Paano mo ba sabihin yung buisit ka sa English?
Social. I hate you.
Ayun. Next story.
Last
Saan yan?
story.
Yes. Ayan. So, again, coming from r/ako ba yung gago? 3 years ago. Mom and I got...
3 years ago.
Oo, bakit? Pwede naman magkalkal.
Sige.
Mom and I got into a fight because I wasn't generous this Christmas. Ako ba yung gago? It started when I said I had a new item in my bucket list, which is to go snowboarding in Japan or in Korea during Christmas next year or in 2024. Tapos, she said out of the blue, "That's great, but kailangan mo ring maging generous." I sat there wondering what she meant by that. A few minutes later, as she was driving me to the gym, doon na siya nag-sermon. She said I had no ounce of thoughtfulness within me kasi hindi man lang ako nagbigay sa mga aunties ko ng pamasko. I defended myself by saying that I was just starting to recover financially. Living in Metro Manila for 6 months really broke my wallet. Nahihirapan na nga ako noon to set some money aside for my savings and emergency funds. Negative yung personal monthly income statement ko during those months, and lately lang siya naging positive thanks to my part-time job that pays in USD and of course, 13-month pay. Still, I have credit card installments that I need to pay off before I can say that I have fully or truly financially recovered. Nahihirapan pa nga akong bumili para sa mga ka-exchange gift ko. She proceeded to say that ako, kahit mas malaki pa yung utang ko sa iyo, nakakapagbigay ako. And a lot of stuff with that same thought. Couldn't help myself but retort with a, "O sige, ikaw na." I even wanted to say, "Sana maging santos ka na niyan." But I held myself back. Sinabi ko sa kanya na hindi ako nakikipag-compete sa kanya sa palakihan ng utang, basta relatively hindi ko pa kayang maging Santa Claus, and that we're too Pinoy to make gift-giving a big deal. I personally believe that Christmas shouldn't leave anyone broke and that we shouldn't be forced to give gifts if we don't want to and if we don't have the means to. Yes, I've thought of giving gifts to a select few relatives, but after paying off my bills, I saw na mahirap talaga. May savings ka, diba? Ano na nangyari dun? They're still kinda intact, but I really had to dip into them during my time in Metro Manila. Still, I don't think giving gifts is urgent and important enough for me to dip into my savings. She said some other stuff that involved the Lord and yung mga homily ng mga priest. She is a devout Catholic habang ako, Catholic when convenient, LOL. Hindi na ako nakinig at nag-focus na lang ako kay Megan Trainor sa stereo. May tinatype-type mo dyan? Ay, kinig ka ba?
Sinusulat ko yung itatype ko yung sinasabi mo para may maalala ko. Eh, yung pinakamabilis na way for me to take notes rather than writing them.
Kala ko, anong tinatype nito? Sa salita ako naririnig ko. Nagkiklik-klik. Kiniklik-klik.
Nagtitake notes ako.
Nagtitake notes pala.
Kasi makakalimutin ako eh. I had to find ways to remember what you're saying.
Madibdiban pala yun. Ano?
Sorry.
Okay, go. Ano sabi sa notes natin dyan?
Summary. Tapos na ba? Tapos na?
Bakit high pitch ka? Oh, tapos na! Tapos na ba?
Sa ulo ko.
Pase. Baba mo, friend. Pakibaba.
Taas pala. So, tapos na nga.
Oo. Ayaw pa?
No.
Sige, magdadagdag ako.
The question
Wait
is, ako yung gago for not being generous.
Mm-mm.
I don't think so. Kasi tama naman siya. That's just being financially practical. Ako, for someone, kasi parang diba, pag you know na wala kang extra, don't drown yourself even more. Just so you can give out Christmas spirit, because Christmas spirit yun for the people who are going to accept yung gifts from you. Pero it doesn't feel Christmas kapag nalunod ka sa utang just so may maibigay ka. Diba? That's also my take on in terms of giving gifts during Christmas. Kasi ang hirap magbaon sa utang. Especially for my case na single parent na walang katulong sa mga financial gastos. Mahirap for me. Pag may extra ako, nagbibigay talaga ako. And minsan, pinag-iisipan ko pa ng maigi. Yung mga ibibigay ko because, I want to be thoughtful with whatever I give. Masaya siya sa pakiramdam. Yung magbigay, totoo yan. Pero yung nagbibigay ka, pero walang-wala ka kasi may baon ka, may binabayaran ka. Hindi magaan sa pakiramdam. What you want to give during Christmas is something na magaan sa loob mo. Hindi yung napipilitan ka lang because you have to. Diba? So, tama lang yung ginagawa niya. Kung this is from what the OP feels as the first time that she just got off from financial hardships, tama lang na this time, maybe the first time that she enjoys her money. Hirap, he or she, eat na lang.
Sinabi ba dito? Wala kasi nakalagay.
This is the first time that he or she will be enjoying his money. Then, I don't think he's gago for not being generous at that time. Pwede naman siya bumawi ulit next year. Lalo na pag nakabangon pa siya lalo dun sa financial burdens niya, diba?
Oo, at saka hindi ko gets that requirement na every Christmas you have to give presents to someone else. Hindi ko yun maintindihan sa ibang family na kahit nagipit ka na pipilitin mo na makabigay. Bakit? Diba?
Diba, the spirit of Christmas is that you give na magaan sa loob mo. Kung wala, huwag mong pilitin. Because it's not gonna be a spirit of Christmas anymore kung you're giving out just because you are required to because of tradition. Also, aunties, ikaw pa mamimigay ng pamasko.
Exactly, wala ba silang mga anak?
Oo. Di ba dapat yung mga aunties ang namimigay ng pamasko?
Exactly.
Baliktad eh. Pero, kung may extra ako, for example ako, I'd be generous. So, especially kung meron akong extra money to buy stuff.
Yeah. Kung may extra ka, why not, diba?
Oo.
Anyways.
Yun yung pinakamasayang way magbigay talaga is when you have the extra that you can actually be generous. Yun yung masayang feeling dun pag nagbibigay ka. I-measure mo rin yung capacity mo.
True. Let's see the comments here. Sabi, kung hindi naman kaya, bakit ipipilit, diba? May kakilala ako, nagtatago na at lumipat ng bahay dahil sa utang. Pero namigay pa rin ng gifts kahit small amount. I mean, yes, very thoughtful, pero dapat alam mo priorities mo. I have extra money to buy gifts or give ang pao kahit small amount sa mga pamangkin ng pinsan ko, pero di ko ginawa kasi ikakasal ako next month. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, maintindihan nila yon at hindi ako nagigilty. Hindi ko nila lahat ha, pero yung iba kasi kaya gusto magbigay kasi para lang magyabang. And then OP replied, namigay pa rin ng gifts kahit small amount. Sinuggest ni Mommy na kahit a box of brownies na tag 150 for them. But ako kasi as a gift giver, kung mamimigay man lang ako, I want to give them something meaningful and useful and preferably something that's aligned with their interests. Yung masabi nila na pinag-iisipan talaga ng mabuti and hindi lang for the sake na sabihing may nabigay. Congratulations in advance on your wedding. Then, sabi dito.
That small things na papamigay mo, kahit 150 yan, kung marami yung pagbibigyan mo, it still costs something.
Marami pa rin yun. Paano kung 20 yung auntie mo dyan?
Oo.
20. Marami pa rin yun.
Yung 10 lang na bigyan mo, that's already 1,500.
Nag-compute ka, no?
It's just on my mind.
Nanahimik ka doon ng onte.
Kung iisipin mo kasi, di ba? 1,500 agad yun. Syempre, mahihiya kang hindi pa bigyan yung iba. Bakit sila meron? Yung iba wala.
Yeah, that's the thing. Pag binigyan mo yung isa, parang kailangan bigyan mo rin lahat. So, wala na natira sa'yo, diba? So,
parang lalo ka nang naguluhan.
Lalo ka nabusan ng pera. So, ayan.
Yan ang masaya sa feeling, mamigay.
Correct. Sabi pa dito, di ka gago, my mom and I recently had an argument that can be traced to generational differences. And every time she said her point, my rebuttal was, maybe for your generation that was the norm, not in ours. And then OP said, thanks, we also had a mini argument the other day and sabi ko, iba lang talaga yung mga tao, lalo na sa generation ngayon. My mom and I are total opposites. She's very thoughtful and generous by nature, and she's a pushover. On the other hand, I assert my boundaries. One problem I notice with her is that she expects other people to treat her and other people the same way she treats them. When she gets disappointed, she or her spiel always starts with, ako ganito ako, ... Ako never akong gumaganito, and etc. And I cannot count how many times I retorted with, edi ikaw nang perfect. Now that you mention it, naging rebuttal ko rin yan kanina. Dumagdag pa yung inflation.
Ikaw ganun ka eh. Huwag mo gaya, diba?
True.
Ganun na
Nag-reply pa dito si commenter, sabi niya, and ang lala ng nanay mo nung sinabi niya na siya mas malaki utang, edi siya na financially irresponsible. She is not the good example she thinks she is. And then OP said, right, she expects me to dip into my savings and even max out my credit card na maliit pa lang yung CL. Ano yung CL nga ulit?
Credit line.
Credit limit. Ayun. Para lang may maibigay. So, yun.
Kung kaya mong bawiin yun, kasi pangit pa rin kasing way yun ng pagbibigay ng dadaanin mo sa utang.
What do you mean?
Yung bang, for example, mag-aalat ka ng a budget, pero gagamitin mo kukunin mo yung budget na yun from a credit line. It's still not a good way it's not a smart way to spend. Is what I'm trying to say.
Sabi pa dito, di ka gago, same experience halos OP. Ngayong holiday season, I really went all out for myself and my immediate family. Tapos sabay hirit ng mom ko na yung mga relatives pa raw namin bigyan ko ng pera. Relatives na halos hindi rin naman nakakaalala sa amin or sa akin. Ang kuripot ko raw sa iba pero sa sarili ko hindi. Like, okay. And then, OP said, same na same nga. Sabi ko sa kanya na may time na nga na pati 2K pina-installment ko na sa credit card ko. It was that bad months ago. Tapos yung answer niya was, para sa sarili mo lang naman yun.
Mayaman ba tayo? Ganon?
Nanay mo, sarap sampalin.
Sampalin.
Kakaloka.
Mas tipo ng nanay na hindi nagtatrabaho, na kumukuha na lang ng financial from their fathers. That's one thing that I see as a problem Kasi kung yung nanay mo hindi naman nagtatrabaho, tapos walang siya nang kuha ng pera kasi may monthly budget from the father, they don't get to experience the hardship of actually earning the money. Tapos they want you to be generous. Mahirap yun. Have to experience para maintindihan nila yung part mo na nahihirapan ka maging generous because meron kang sariling financial na struggle that you're trying to
settle. To settle.
Oh my God, where are my words?
Ayun, totoo.
You also have to have the experience na it's hard to earn the money. I worked hard for it.
And also my question is, what's the point other than them being happy when you give them gifts? What's the other essence of it na to the point na kailangan mo mag-sacrifice na alam mong lubog ka na nga sa utang, mangungutang ka pa ulit para lang ibigyan sila? To satisfy what exactly? Diba? Yung ego mo kasi nakapagbigay ka para wala silang masabi. Diba?
Yeah. Hindi siya, It's not the happiest way to give when it's coming from a loan. It's happy to give something if it's coming from a form of abundance. Diba? That's the happiest way to give. It's not just the feeling abundance Iba yung feeling lang ng abundance from actually giving from a state of abundance. Kasi kung mindset lang, gagawin natin para lang meron tayong state of mind na we're abundant, magbibigay pa rin tayo out of our negative pockets. Diba? It really has to come from a form of abundance. For mismo.
Correct. Di sila na yung masaya, tapos ikaw baon ka lalo sa utang.
Diba? Where's the spirit of Christmas in that
Exactly. Case? Itong, di ba, yung sa nag-comment, yung sabi niya na yung hirit daw ng mom niya, yung relatives daw nila, bigyan din daw niya ng pera. Tapos yung mga relatives na yun na hindi rin naman daw nakakaalala. Why? What for? Di ba? If I'm the relative din na alam ko naman sa sarili ko na hindi ako nagpaparamdam or wala naman hindi ko naman sila laging chine-check, why would I expect the other relative to give me something? I wouldn't expect anything kasi hindi naman ako naging part ng buhay nila We're just relatives because of, bloodline. Hindi naman tayo close.
I would not even go to that part of thinking what they can give me or what have they done before for me. I would just go to the part wherein ginastosan ko yung pamilya ko so we can enjoy the money. And you know how much I spent for it? Tapos you want me to give some more to the relatives. Wherein doon na nga ako nag-exert ng more money just so we can enjoy it within the family.
Which is justifiable kasi close sila sa'yo And of course, you deserve to treat yourself, diba? And yun naman yung point ko kasi why would I give something dun sa mga relatives na hindi naman din nakakaalala sa'yo yung wala naman talaga silang relationship sa'yo. Parang lang yan parang inviting some other relatives from distant relatives na hindi mo naman talaga nakita or hindi mo naman nakakausap to your wedding. Parang ganun, 'di ba? Kasi wala ka namang relationship with them in the first place.
Well, that's fine. For me, that's fine, even though we're not really that close relatives. My only problem with this scenario is that, kasi it's not really going to be a problem if I have the abundance. Walang problema dun. Kahit di kita ganong ka-close, basta meron ako, bigyan kita.
True.
Walang problema yun. Pero para pautangin mo ko, para lang mamibigay ako. That's a no-no.
Napaka naman, ang inconsiderate at ang selfish ng nanay niya.
Toxic.
Diba? Sorry. Sabi pa dito, di ka gago, pasabi sa mom mo asikasuhin niya muna yung utang niya kaysa mamigay ng regalo. Maintindihan naman ng mga aunties mo yun dahil lahat naman sa panahon ngayon naghihirap. Chill lang din kamo sa pagdikta ng finances mo. Hayaan mo kamong ikaw ang mag-asikaso nun at magtiwala lang. You're old enough to settle your own finances. And besides, bakit mo ipapangregalo savings mo? Huwag po nating gawing motto ang sabay-sabay tayong maghihirap. Unahin mo muna sarili mo. Exactly.
Tama yun.
Napaka-importante naman nila na you have to dig from your savings.
Your savings, as they say, needs to be at least 3 to 6 months worth of your monthly bills. Or your monthly current income.
Salary.
Para if in case na worst comes to worst, mawalan ka ng trabaho, meron ka pa din mapagkukukutan. That's still more important than giving out just because out of tradition.
Yeah, true.
Diba? Bakit? Pagka nawalan ka ba ng trabaho, masisave ka nila?
Exactly.
Pinakaunang-unang matatakbuhan mo dyan is just yourself. So,
Yeah.
it's still much more important for you to save your finances before you actually just give out gifts just for the Christmas period. Saka hindi na, yung buhay natin ngayon, hindi na katulad dati. Mas malalaki
Hirap
na
na ngayon.
Mga gastusin ngayon compare dati. It's
True.
not as easy unless overcome mo yung financial problems and that you have a big amount of income, di ba? Pero for the majority, tayo mga middle class, we pay all the taxes. Pero ang laging nakikinabang is yung those in the lower classes lang. Wala tayong masyadong nakukuha as much benefit from the government. Tayo lang laging pay ng taxes, mga middle classes.
And then, one last comment here. Di ka gago, nasabihan din ako ng ganyan na bigyan ko tita ko and boyfriend ng ate kong 2 Christmas nag-spend ng time sa inyo tamin, pero na-meet ko 2 times pa lang. Okay lang naman na i-suggest, pero yung way ng pagkakasabi sa akin, parang mahiya naman ako at magbigay. Sabi ko na lang kung inaobligan nila ako, edi i-open nila wallet nila at bigyan nila ako ng pera. Grabe, twice mo palang nakilala or na-meet. Tsaka bakit mo bibigyan yung boyfriend ng ate niya? Nakaloka.
Nakasira ng Christmas spirit mo pag inobliga ka magbigay.
O, diba? Bakit? Kayo ba yung nagtatrabaho? Katawa tong mga relatives na ganito, mga parents na ganyan. Buti lang yung parents ko, hindi sila ganyan. Siguro kasi alam na nila yung ugali. Alam nila may maririnig sila pag nagsalita sila ng ganun.
It really is different I would say, I was thinking about my parents. Kasi parents ko magka-contrast yung ugali nila For some reason, bakit sila naging sila? I don't know why. Pero yung father ko kasi
opposite sa
very
track nga
generous.
daw
Very generous yun si Papa. Kahit na wala siya, magbibigay pa rin yun. Kahanap yun ng way para magbigay siya. Si Mama, generous din naman si Mama. Although, kasi yung generosity niya, it doesn't come from her own hardship kasi. Galing din yung sa Papa ko kasi. Kuha lang na lang yung kuha.
Yeah.
Ano yung point ng sinasabi ko? Teka lang, nakalimutan ko.
Kanina ka pa. Sabi mo opposite sila.
Opposite sila. Ano nga yung point ko? Bakit sila opposite?
Kailangan mo talaga nagja-jot down notes.
Diba? Kailangan kong mag-note talaga kasi nakakalimutan. Very goldfish yung memory ko 5 seconds lang, wala na.
Kaloka to.
Buti sana yung pag-move on, 5 seconds lang, ma-move on ka na agad, di ba?
Sana nga, no? Ganun kadali.
So,
you were saying,
yan, isip ko yung point ko, nakalimutan ko yun. Kumaga, they're both generous in a way, pero yung pinanggagalingan ng generosity nila is different. Tsaka, yung mama ko is kind of one of those people na she wants you to be generous. Pero she doesn't understand the hardship to get that abundance to be generous. Kasi kumbaga, in a way, medyo may pagka si mami,
One-time millionaire.
it's kind of like that, pero it's not the exact words eh. One-time millionaire yun pagka nakakuha ng pera. Dahil tapos na, nakabigay na siya. Buhay, mahirap na siya ulit. Tapos pagka nakakuha na naman doon na naman, magiging generous na naman siya. Instead of trying to save the money for a better purpose, nangyayari, iniipon niya to be generous at one time. Especially sa relatives niya, no? Pagka umuwi ng province, nagiging generous siya sa family niya or mga relatives niya.
Or holiday.
That's it for the day.
Yes, that is it.
If you enjoyed hanging out with us, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you won't miss the next round of Ako Ba Yung Gago moments or any other Reddit stories. Got your own story? Drop it in the comments and send it to us, and we might just read it in the next episode. So, until next time,
Stay warm, stay tropical, and as always, bye, friend.
bye, friend.